Reason WWE is not bringing back Liv Morgan for special role. Liv Morgan has been away from WWE for an extended period, and while rumors about her potential return continue to swirl, a recent report has shed light on why that may not happen anytime soon. Despite her popularity and the anticipation surrounding her comeback, sources suggest that WWE has a very specific reason for not bringing Morgan back in any capacity until she is cleared to compete again. Even though fans would love to see her appear on television, even in a non-wrestling role, WWE's current stance appears to make that scenario highly unlikely. According to a report from Fightful Select, the company is cautious about utilizing injured superstars in on-screen roles while they are out of action. The reasoning is tied directly to the way WWE handles talent contracts. When a star is injured and unable to compete, WWE has the ability to freeze their contract, essentially pausing for the duration of their absence. This prevents their deal from expiring during their time off and ensures that the company gets the full value from their signed agreement. However, if a wrestler is used in any on-screen capacity, even in a non-wrestling role, their contract continues to run as usual. That means their time away from in-ring competition would still count against their deal, even if they are unable to wrestle. From a business perspective, this makes sense for WWE, especially with big-name talents like Liv Morgan. The company prefers to preserve the full length of their contracts so that wrestlers do not spend a significant portion of their deals sidelined by injuries. Using Morgan in a non-wrestling role would mean allowing her contract to move forward while she is not performing in the ring, which would be a disadvantage for WWE in the long term. The company also tends to prefer making an injured star's eventual return a major surprise moment rather than keeping them on television in a limited capacity. The report went on to state that WWE likes to treat a star's comeback as a special moment, often building hype around their return after an extended absence. When a popular wrestler like Morgan comes back after months away, it creates a buzz among fans and generates excitement that can lead to higher ratings, stronger crowd reactions, and potentially increased merchandise sales. WWE has a long history of using surprise returns to create memorable moments, and keeping Morgan off television until she is ready to compete again aligns with that strategy. Morgan's injury came at a particularly unfortunate time. She was in the middle of an impressive run in WWE, with her popularity steadily climbing. Her storyline direction was heavily tied to the Judgment Day faction, and she had begun to establish herself as a key player in the ongoing narrative involving the group. However, her injury forced WWE to make changes to their plans, and other stars have since stepped up to fill the void left by her absence. Roxanne Perez has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of Morgan's time away. Once seen as a rising star in WWE, Perez has now cemented her spot in the main roster storyline, stepping into a more prominent role alongside the Judgment Day. Before Morgan's departure, Perez was positioned as a potential rival for her, and there was clear tension between the two characters. In promos, Morgan had even expressed a belief that Perez didn't belong in the faction. Those comments have since been brushed aside, as Perez has become a crucial part of the group. Perez's elevation came after Finn Balor pushed for her inclusion in the Judgment Day, convincing the rest of the faction to accept her. Since then, Perez has represented the group in matches and has been actively involved in advancing their storylines. Her presence has helped maintain the faction's momentum despite Morgan's absence. The transition has been seamless, with Perez proving herself as a valuable addition to one of WWE's top stables. While Perez has shined in Morgan's absence, fans continue to eagerly await updates about Morgan's recovery and potential return. Morgan's charisma, unique style, and growing popularity have made her one of WWE's standout stars in recent years, and her absence has been felt by both the roster and the fan base. WWE seems to understand the anticipation surrounding her comeback and is reportedly saving her for a significant return moment rather than bringing her back in a role that doesn't involve wrestling. The decision to hold off on Morgan's return in any form highlights WWE's approach to managing injured talent. By freezing contracts, the company ensures that wrestlers fulfill the entirety of their agreements and that they get the maximum time out of their stars when they are fully healthy. It's a strategic move that also helps WWE control creative timing, allowing them to plan big returns for maximum impact. For Morgan, This likely means that her eventual comeback will be treated as a major event, complete with a dramatic storyline and a spotlight moment to reintroduce her to the audience. Morgan's career trajectory before her injury showed that she had the potential to become one of WWE's top female stars. Her matches were consistently well received, and her ability to connect with fans has made her a fan favorite. Many of her supporters see her as an underdog, someone who has worked tirelessly to improve and earn her place in the company. This narrative makes her eventual return even more compelling, as fans are eager to see her overcome adversity once again. Meanwhile, Perez's rise demonstrates WWE's ability to pivot creatively when injuries force changes in plans. She has embraced her new role in the Judgment Day, giving the group fresh energy and continuing to elevate its members. For now, she has effectively stepped into the role Morgan vacated, but there is little doubt that Morgan's return will create a shakeup within the faction. WWE has often used situations like this to create dramatic storylines, and Morgan's eventual comeback could lead to exciting developments in the ongoing narrative surrounding the Judgment Day. Until then, WWE fans will likely continue to speculate about when Morgan will make her return. Her absence has been long enough to build significant anticipation, and WWE knows how to capitalize on that buzz. When she does reappear, it will almost certainly be a surprise, designed to get a major reaction from the live audience. This is a strategy WWE has used successfully for years, creating unforgettable television moments that keep fans invested in their product. While it may be disappointing for fans not to see Morgan on screen during her recovery, WWE's decision reflects a long-term investment in her star power. Rather than using her in a limited capacity and allowing her contract to continue running, the company is preserving her time so that she can return at full strength and make a major impact. The wrestling world thrives on anticipation, and Morgan's eventual comeback is shaping up to be one of WWE's most anticipated returns in recent memory. For now, Roxanne Perez will continue to shine in Morgan's place, helping keep the Judgment Day relevant and dominant. But the buzz surrounding Liv Morgan has not faded. In fact, her time away has only increased the excitement surrounding her next chapter. When she finally steps back into a WWE ring, it's likely to be a turning point in her career and a moment that fans will remember for years to come. The wrestling world thrives on anticipation, and Morgan's eventual comeback is shaping up to be one of WWE's most anticipated returns in recent memory. For now, Roxanne Perez will continue to shine in Morgan's place, helping keep the Judgment Day relevant and dominant. But the buzz surrounding Liv Morgan has not faded. In fact, her time away has only increased the excitement surrounding her next chapter. When she finally steps back into a WWE ring, it's likely to be a turning point in her career and a moment that fans will remember for years to come.